Alright, so here's the cylinder. As you can see, it looks okay. I mean, there's some kind of scuffish stuff over here, and you can see that there's like this little area here where it's kind of like a little bit of scuffs, but when I run my fingers over it, it's really smooth. And then the same here, it's nice and smooth, but it's obviously been scuffed up a little bit, and it goes all the way past here and up. I don't know where that the piston chipped itself, but I don't know where the heck the chip went. Weird. Yeah, there's no power valve system in this bike. You can see right through. There's nothing there. The exhaust. The reeds are good. And I use some of this stuff. It works good. There's just a little bit of like rubber cracks in it. It doesn't go through the other side, but just to protect it in the future. The gasket looks pretty good, so gotta be very careful with that, but it looks good. She's a heavy one. Oh yeah, put the rack back in there. There you go. Alright, so there's the it's probably hard to see because it's not very much light, but yeah, I got the piston off, and there's a connecting rod and shit, or whatever the hell you call it. Everything's nice and smooth. It's just a little bit fidgety here, but that's expected. But the crank is solid in there, so that's good stuff. I think I probably got a little bit of antifreeze with the gas, because you can see there's still gas splashing around in there. And the antifreeze in there is no longer good. I got a bunch of dirt and gas all mixed into it. So that's just my garbage fluids, but still, like, oh yeah, the guy who had this before actually drilled holes through here so he could get better airflow, which is because I can actually touch the filter with my finger, which is actually really bad, because that just lets a lot of dust and water and shit go through. So I'm gonna have to find a way to patch up this. I don't know. I don't want to get into fairing, but anyways. Yeah, so what happened was the guy actually welded the gear shift on. I have the old gear shift. It's right not here. Where'd it go? I had the other gear shift somewhere. I think I just tossed it over here. I think it might have like fallen on the ground or something. Oh, there's my exhaust. Oh, that's a big one. It's actually really nice. There's like no dents in it at all. Nothing. Oh, never mind. Let's look at that. Oh no, that's supposed to be there because the rat hose comes down between the exhaust, so it needs room. That's why it's there. Oh, there it is. This is a SIG gear shift too. It's the one that like folds in and stuff. But I had to cut it. Couldn't save it. I had to put my old Suzuki gear shift on it after I cut it off because it took me forever. But it fits on perfectly even though there's no bolt. There's no play at all. Because I had to get this off. This had to come off. Now there were like 3 or 4 bolts on here that were seized. I had to put a lot of heat on them to get it off. I took it apart, and the little C-clip that holds the gear and that the kickstart connects to, the clip came off. So what happened was the gear moved forward, and whenever you hit the kickstart, the gear would just spin. So I pushed the gear back, and I put the clip back on it after taking like the clutch and everything off, and it all works now. So the kickstart and everything works great. Oh, the oil that was in here, the gear oil, it was gray. That's disgusting. It was like water got in there. It's really bad. It was like a light gray and those chunks of stuff in it. There's my carburetor. It's hard to see. Oh, tires. If you want to talk about tires, these are like brand spanking new, beautiful tires. Plenty of tread. Plenty. And yeah, so like the only bike you'll ever see that has the radiator above the forks, not behind it. And I got sparks. All the electrical's perfect. And yeah.